Can you hear me now? Testing, testing, testing. Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Okay. I had to reboot. Welcome everyone to the GCI Studios live stream. We had 18 people on here, but I had to reboot and we lost them. So maybe they'll be back. Cool. Oh, everyone. All right, as I said before, which you did not hear, welcome to the GCI Studios live stream. Episode number 3 of Draw Comic Book Covers the GCI way. So we're working on an absolute Batman, obviously. Yes, another technical difficulty. So we are working on the absolute Batman, kind of doing it similar to one of the first covers of Absolute Batman. So here we go. And there is a little bit of a lag, but we will power through. Very technical. And there's Nick. Nick is second, and we had old Costi first. How are you guys doing today? Yesterday's stream got about 24 hours of watch time. So thank you everybody who took time to watch the stream yesterday. Not bad for a 2-hour stream to get 24 hours. Or maybe it is, I don't know. Yes, Costi was 1, Nick number 2. Yep, I get that. Tired is the common theme. Oh, so you gotta go pretty soon. Well, thank you for stopping in for now. Welcome everyone. I am working on this Absolute Batman cover today. This is the 3rd session, part 3. And of course it is the 3rd episode. So this is the one I started the series, How to Draw Comic Book Covers the GCI way. Now I'm doing some of these major black areas, getting them filled in. How old is your dad, Costi? Okay, that'd be great. You could stay for the duration, but whenever you gotta go. So how old is your dad? Yeah, we're going to be finishing the ink here. Oh, your dad's just a little guy, 58 years old. Thank you very much, Adam. I am not Asian. I am very not Asian. My ancestry is English, England and Ireland, a little bit of Scotland, a little bit of a Native American. People used to ask me if I was an Indian or if I was Asian. when I was growing up. Had the bowl haircut like Mo from the Three Stooges. No, my hair used to be almost black, dark brown. Now it is pretty much white hair. Why are you blonde? Strange question. It's just got personal. Where are you from, Adam? You from US, United States, somewhere? You don't have to tell me specifically, but I'm just wondering. Oh, my bad. Canada. Oh, I think you're one of my first commenters from Canada. That's where David Finch lives, Canada. So Canada, so got some pretty good artists there. Thanks for stopping by, Ed. I'm glad you could make it today. Hello, Bloodhound. Want him to have red eyes. Yeah, that might be a decision we make when we get to be coloring. Today we're going to finish inking the main character, Batman, and then we're going to be penciling in the background. So we got a lot to do today. But I'd like to get this page pretty much filled up, at least with the pencil part of it. Yes, I'm from Illinois, about 120 miles west of Chicago. Everybody's familiar with Chicago. It takes me about 2 hours to get to Chicago from here. At least the Chicago area. Bloodhound is from Denmark. That's what we like to hear, all the different countries. Kosti is from Romania. And Thrill House / Nick, he's from United States. So welcome, international contingency here today on the GCI Studios live stream. Sipping on my coffee, working on my absolute Batman. Yes, we can take a look at Robert Pattinson, and I'll show you what a time lapse I did yesterday, the final product. One moment, please. This is the time lapse. Nova and I did a little collaboration yesterday. I did a time lapse of this. This is Magog, DC Comics. Looks a little bit like Ares. And she did one, and so the collab's going to be a video with those two time-lapse drawings together. And then here is the one we finished up yesterday. Robert Pattinson's The Batman. Thank you, Bloodhound. Hopefully you can consider subscribing. We've gained 2 new subscribers yesterday, actually 4, I guess, total. So I'm glad you appreciate my style, man. I've been developing this style for years, and it's starting to finally pay off. Have any of you guys ever heard of this character, Magog? Nova actually had this literal wheel that she could spin digitally with all the DC characters, and this is the one it landed on because that was our deal. She would spin that wheel, and whichever one it landed on, that's what she and I would draw. So thank you very much, Bloodhound. Welcome to the GCI Studios family and community. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to frame this one just to let you guys see the type of work we've been doing here. This was a verses requested by Costi. This is called the ER, Battle of the Doctors. We got Doctor Strange. We got, of course, Doctor Doom. We got Dr. Manhattan. And we got Dr. Fate. All in one big battle royale. Yep, that's Costi there. This was his idea. I put it off for a long time, but once we got going on it, man, it was a fun one. This is kind of closely or loosely fashioned after a Jim Lee drawing that I always liked. So that's obviously Superman. And then Nick, who's also on here, Thrill House 360. This was his request. And it is, of course, Batman versus Clayface, kind of anticipating the Clayface movie that's coming out. So that's the kind of stuff we're doing here. I'd like to frame all three of those, but I'll be running out of room fast on my wall. Yeah, that one, that was a good one. Good request, Costi. So I want to now get these points on this Batman cape. These cape type wings a little more pronounced. So I'm going to bring these to a more dramatic point. Welcome everyone to the GCI Studios live stream. This is episode 3 of the new series that we've begun here, called How to Draw Comic Book Covers the GCI Way. The paper I'm using, let me zoom out a little bit, is 11 by 17 Bristol board, Strathmore. It's got the blue outline that the comic book professionals use. And up here is the description. So here's where you write your title, your date, the book or comic name, which issue it is, and what page. So you use this for the cover, to do covers, and you do this size paper for each page of the comic book. And so right now I'm just focusing on the main figure, Batman, of course. This is all for fun. I've been drawing since I was very little, like most people do. Like about 5 years old, and I have kept on drawing over the years. Started this channel back in 2018. Worked on it, uploaded material, did a cover of the Hulk. It was the first cover I ever did on here, and then I kind of abandoned the channel after a little over a month. So here in 2024, December, my brother and my grandson both encouraged me to start the channel again. So in December of 2024, with 17 subscribers, I started my channel again. No, 14 subscribers. Today we have 1,982 subscribers, creeping up on 2,000. So it's been a very fun journey getting this channel revived. And Costi and Nick have been two of my first and most faithful subscribers since I started my channel up again. So they are what I call a dynamic duo of moderators. They're always here. They're always helping me with my channel. Yes, it is still on the list. announcements. We'll probably get to that hopefully sometime next week. I got to go through my list again and see exactly who's next. Okay, so we're going to get back to it here. I'm going to bring this point back a little bit so it doesn't conflict with the boot so much. That's the thing you have to think about when you're laying these out. Like the cape is kind of all over the place. Yes, you do. Thank you very much for that, Costi. Yes, you guys are the best. These are the inks I use. They are XWT Microline pigment pens. They work very well. They don't bleed through on typical paper. They're waterproof and fade proof. Excuse me. Boom. Boom. All right, Demi Friday. Yeah, we're getting back to some single character stuff. And I'm glad I'm getting back to my series, How to Draw Comic Covers the GCI way, since that is really how I started this channel, was drawing comic book covers. Let me show you guys an example of the very first one I did. This one is on a bigger poster board, but yeah, it was right when I started this, like a week or two in, Stan Lee passed away. So I dedicated this, "Good morning, Jack," this cover to Stan Lee. And as you can see, it's pretty big. This is like 24 by 14 by 24. This was the very first cover I did on my YouTube channel. And let me show you, this is the Gibson Book logo right there. That's what I call my comic book company, Gibson Book, part of GCI Studios. And then this little bubble here, Hulk say goodbye, Stan. And I kind of do the mock-up. I like to make them look like comic books. This was cover number 21 of 2019. So that's when I finished. It was in 2019 with your price listing there. Hulk. And that was all framed up. Thank you everybody for the likes. Now this channel is pretty much dedicated to DC Comics, DC artwork. And then I do my other content on Gibson Book. That's another, I named my other YouTube channel that. Nice to have you back, Jack. That was a big undertaking, that whole cover. Yeah, we've got that in the arsenal too, creating our own heroes. That one was getting a little bit, I don't know, losing its way that series. Didn't have enough people on here to really get a big collaboration going with the whole community. Oh, very cool, Jack. I'm sure Costi would be very happy about that. Dying is easy. It's living that's hard. I'm Batman. And welcome everybody to the GCI Studios live stream. Yeah, my acrylic markers should be arriving next week sometime. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm getting started. Setting up that video that's going to be a review of those markers and a project involving those markers. From Woomer. I'm collaborating with Woomer Art Supplies with that one. And when we do finally get that video going, they're down in the description, there will be a discount code where you guys can go to Woomer, buy some art supplies like those acrylic markers we're going to be demonstrating. Good morning, Danny. And Danny, LA Dodgers is back. And you guys will be able to order off of there with a discount. So looking forward to setting up a close relationship with Woomer, W-O-O-M-E-R, Woomer Art Supplies. And their markers should be here next week. When they are, we will set up a video. Yes, we got 18 people. Please don't forget to hit that like button as you arrive and consider subscribing. Give me 1 second. I will be right back. I gotta get myself some more coffee so I can stay awake for this. And I am back and better than ever. Yeah, the short videos have been performing better, a lot better here lately as well. So thank you everybody who's taken time to check out the shorts. I average about 3 short videos per day that upload during the course of the day. Yeah, we're getting some people who are joining us. Our high yesterday, I think, was 21. We had 21 watching at one time. So welcome everybody to the GCI Studios. Don't forget to hit that like button before you go. And even consider subscribing. We got a new subscriber from, where do you say he was from? Norway. Good old hound. Bloodhound. Yeah, Bloodhound from Finland. Or Denmark. Yeah, Bloodhound from Denmark. We have the new subscriber Whit. Welcome to the stream there, Goot, in the GCI studios. This is episode 3 of how to draw comic book covers the GCI way. So I'm going to finish the inks on Batman and start penciling in the background today. I was not born yesterday, no. It's more like 2 days ago. Hello, no goat from system. Welcome to the stream. Glad you and appreciate your comment, man. If you enjoy DC Comics and or comic book art, that's what we do here. We are live every day, either doing this series, how to draw comic book covers, GCI way, or our regular series is draw every day. And that stems from people coming on and saying, how can they learn to draw better, closer, similar to what I do here. And I always tell everybody it's by practice. And the only way to practice, the best way to practice is to draw every day. And so that is what we do. We practice what we preach. Yeah, Marvel's on the other channel. So that's Gibson Book. If you type in search Gibson Book in your YouTube search bar, you will see the other channel where I do Marvel content and like Simpsons, some various cartoon characters. But I reserve this channel for DC content. We'll slip in, a little bit of something here and there. In one of our verses, we had some Marvel. But the bulk of what goes on here is DC. That's definitely you, Costi. You do back to back. I barely get done with one of your requests, and you already have a new one for me. So you keep me moving. You keep me you keep me busy, which is good. This one, however, is my own request. So this one I came up on my own, and that's what I'm going to do with my covers. Is pretty much just draw the things that I want to do. Come up with my own ideas for this series, and then the other series, drawing every day. I continue to take requests from you guys. And Nick's last one was Batman versus Clayface, which turned out very well, performed very well with the viewers and subscribers. Here we go. Now we're carack-a-lacking. I'm getting in the groove now of the inks. You got to get your hand going. A lot of artists will get a scrap piece of paper when they're doing a project like this, and to get warmed up, they'll just start doing hash marks and quick strokes with the pen just to get their hand warmed up. And so I usually start in areas that aren't that technical or difficult. Can I draw absolute Batman? What do you think I'm doing? Oh, got me. So you're requesting me to draw absolute Batman, so this could be your request? Is that what are you scamming on me there, Jack? Yes, I think I will draw Absolute Batman. Good idea. And away we go. I guess so. I thought it was my idea, but apparently it was not. It was Jack the whole time. The whole time it was Jack. Yeah. Bing. And there we have Absolute Batman. Up and going. So these hash marks, primarily, this style of drawing for comics arose in the early days when they didn't have many colors. They had very basic colors. They didn't have the whole color wheel, if you will, to use when they printed. So to get the appearance of black to gray and a gradual fading between dark shadows and fading toward the light, they would make these hash marks to indicate the gray areas and to gradually fade that toward the light. And so that has become, even though they have all the colors now, that style is still very prevalent with comic book artists. Not all of them still keep it up. Others have simpler techniques where they're not doing all the hash marks. I enjoy them. It gives me that old school feel to my artwork, which that's when I learned and started drawing comics back in the old days. Goo Goo's awake. All right, we'll see you here. Alex is his name, correct? Okie dokie. There's Alex. Good morning, Alex. Welcome to the stream. Jump on in. The water's fine. Not too hot, not too cold. I think the sky on this one is going to be orange, kind of like the official episode or issue number 1 of the Batman. I'm taking some cues from that. The pose is different, but I'm going to take some of the design cues from that. Welcome, and thank you for the likes, everybody. Please consider hitting that like button. And even subscribing if you're enjoying this content and you would like to see more. Now I'm just fine-tuning the inks on this. Yes, 14 requests that you have given to the GCI Studios history. Awesome. Yeah, that has to be the highest. Like I said before, a lot of days, back in the early stages, it was just me and Costi on here. Nick lives in a different time zone, so he wasn't always able to get here. But he has altered his schedule and so that he can be here for every one of these streams. Some people wonder why I start my live streams at 3 in the morning, my time. That's so I can spend the regular waking hours with my family, and this doesn't take away from time with my wife and grandchildren and my daughter. So I'm able to get this done before everybody wakes up and be myself on here. I don't have to worry about making too much noise, and then spend the waking hours with my family, because that's the most important thing. I don't want this YouTube channel to take over my life. Yeah, Nick has 2 requests total. Yeah, you've been here a long time too, Jack. You're one of the early ones as well, and I appreciate you. Have you ever had, I don't think you've ever had a request, have you, Jack? Have you ever made a request on here? I do not remember, but just because I don't remember doesn't mean it didn't happen. You've been on here a long time as well, Jack. You're a faithful subscriber and moderator. So if Costi and Nick are the dynamic duo, Costi, Nick, and Jack are the 3 musketeers. Yes, I get that. Yep, as you joined that, you've been on with here ever since. Seems like when I got started back up again, not long after that. Yes, but Thrill House, that is Nick, is still Batman, and Costi is still Robin. So who would Jack be? Would he be Green Lantern or the Flash or somebody like that? Maybe Martian Manhunter. He always was important to the Justice League hierarchy. Yeah, we were naming each other last, like Out of Touch one, she's Catwoman. Nova is Batgirl. I am Superman. Nick is Batman. Costi is Robin. Gugu could be Flash. All right, yep, that works. And who are you going to be, Jack? From the Justice League. Yeah, Gugu could be Flash. That would be great. Aquaman. Good choice. Yeah, I was just watching the Justice League series. I can't remember which year it was from, but Aquaman was on one of the episodes I was watching. I like Aquaman. Visually, I really like all the superheroes, all the DC content. Henry Cavill's Superman. That sounds like a request to me from Alex Gugu. All right. I'm writing it down. Gugu, Henry Cavill. I don't think I've specifically done a Henry Cavill style Superman. That version. I haven't, have I, Costi? I haven't done a specifically Henry Cavill Superman, have I? I'm not sure if it'll be after this. I got such a messy notepads here. I'm going to have to go through and make sure I don't miss anybody else's requests. I still have to finish Shazam versus Black Adam. Oh, there's Bloodhound. Welcome back, Bloodhound from Denmark. Bloodhound's one of our newer subscribers, a new family member here on the GCI studios. And there's Mr. Man. Yes, welcome back, Mr. Man. Welcome to episode 3 of How to Draw Comic Book Covers the GCI way. This is my first Absolute Batman cover. Mr. Man. The gang's all here, not all of them, but we got quite a good contingency from our moderators. Good showing today. Mr. Man, he's been with me a long time. He's the one who gave me the idea to make playlists, which really helped grow the channel and build up the hours, which that is my primary goal. Yes, I want new subscribers, and I'm very happy when I get them. And but my primary goal with those new subscribers is acquiring more watch hours, so we can get another level of monetization here on the YouTube channel. Yes, 4 mods. So now we got the Fantastic Four of moderators on here today. Fantastic Four. Invisible. He can be Invisigirl. Oh, Jacqueman. That's a good one. I'm Jacqueman. Strange visitor from Atlantis. I always wished I could breathe underwater. That's why I'm so jealous of Aquaman. He can breathe underwater, swim as quick, fast as a fish. Do that underwater flying. Very cool. I've always liked Aquaman. Yep, don't you forget your puppy dog. You go take care of that dog right now. Yeah, we don't want to get so busy on our streams that we don't take care of our pets. I'll do a little PSA on taking care of your pets. Dogs don't pee on the floor, people do. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. I'm starting to like this arm a little better. It was looking a little like something was missing. But now we're getting it. Jacqueman, Invisible Woman. Welcome everyone to the GCI Studios live stream. You're here at the infancy of this series. This is only the 3rd episode of How to Draw Comic Book Covers the GCI Studios way. So welcome to this historic event, if you will. Some of the artists that I like to follow as far as inking is concerned are David Finch and Jim Lee. What are the things on his pants? Which things are you talking about? I mean down here? Since Absolute Batman wears kind of gym shorts over his stuff. Oh, yeah, this is the style of cape. So this is wrapping around. That's part of his cape. His cape are in these long strips for this version of Batman. So there's like anywhere from 4 to 6 of these strips, depending on who draws the character. And it's just a different way. Different design feature of the Absolute Batman. Flash goo. Yeah, they're kind of like wings. He can use them as weapons. It's all part of his aesthetic as the Absolute Batman. With inking, the faster you can do the stroke and still control it, usually the better it looks, the better it turns out. Mr. Man's from England. Goo and Jack, aka Spicer, James Spicer, they're from England. So we had Canada on here earlier. We got Finland. We got England. Anybody else is from a different country? Let us know. See how diverse we can get. Yeah, something. I'm sure, still not sure how the cape works, but so I just kind of draw it the way they are drawing it. Like even Bat or Superman's cape is weird in the Absolute universe. And this bat emblem on his chest is actually a battle axe that comes off. It's held on by magnets. He's got a handle that fits into the bottom. You can use it as a weapon. GG. All right, I want to get this, start getting these boots laid in here. Gremlin. Alexio de Milo. Thank you, Mr. Man. Thank you, thank you. I am enjoying this one so far. He's really getting some substance here. I got to work on getting some of these little white specks where I didn't get it all filled in. I can come in, put the detail where it's too black with the almighty gel pen. The white gel pen. Hey, thank you. Succinct. Quite sync. Thank you, edits. Appreciate it, man. Yep, this one is this is a cover I'm working on. It'll be, when I get it done, it'll be up on my wall. The last one I finished was Superman, Son of Krypton. That one took me about a year to get back to it, get it finished once I started it. Succinct. Cool edits, very cool. Please don't forget to hit that like button before you have to go, and consider subscribing to the GCI Studios channel. That way you won't miss any of this content. We are doing live streams daily. During the week, it's the series Draw Every Day. This is the third episode of a new series, getting back to my roots here. How to draw comic book covers the GCI way. Yeah, I'm going to put in some detail with the gel pen. All right, we'll see you, Mr. Man. We're going to be here. This is going to be a 2-hour stream minimum, and we're just about at 1 hour, 56 minutes right now. So we got at least another hour to go. You better get back here right now, young man. I guess so. There's Grandma Nick. So we got to get some black on these boots. I could never tell when I first started looking at the Absolute Batman what was going on with these flares, almost like Wolverine boots. And then somebody drew it like a top of the bat symbol here. And that made sense to me. So that's what I do now when I draw Absolute Batman. I make these boots with the bat symbol. Yeah, who's going to be the punching bag today? Get these white spots cleaned up. Throw House, Punching Bag, Nicholas. I can take a hit. Welcome everyone to the studio today, the GCI studios. This is my latest cover that I'm doing. This will be hanging up on the studio wall when I get it finished. I have a frame all ready for it. About like a 5-pack of frames from Amazon a couple years ago. So any highlights I need on these areas, I will use the gel pen for that. Just go ahead and fill them in for now. Here we go. So if you're the punching bag, then we could make Costi the speed bag. Oh, Costi's also our resident mixed martial artist. Doing his jiu-jitsu and taekwondo. Taekwondo. Yo, cut me, Mick. I could have been a contender. Yo, Mick. Mick, go ahead. Cut me, Mick. Cut me, Mick. Yo, Paulie. I don't know, you know what I mean? Hey, yo, oh, hey, yo, Adrian. Adrian. Yo, Adrian. Hey, Paulie, why you gotta be like that, Paulie? Why you gotta do good? Why you such a jerk, Paulie? You're a bum rock, and that's all you'll ever be. Yes, I do punch meat. I am a carnivore, so I can, before I eat my steak, I punch it real hard, get blood on my knuckles. Bully you. Yeah, highly irregular. Polly. Pauline. I knew what you meant, Nick. Pauline, 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 Pauline. There's Costy. A lot of things were kind of quiet around here. Yeah, we don't want to confuse the children. Yeah, let's do a versus. Let's get this party woke up here a second. And everybody needs to weigh in. Once Costa gets that versus question posted, I need everybody to weigh in. Now this lurking back in the shadows. You gotta pick a side, man. Okay. Yes, we're ready. Let it rip. Welcome everyone to the GCI Studios live stream. This is episode 3 of How to Draw Comic Book Covers the GCI way. We're just getting the inks done here on Absolute Batman. I'm going to start penciling in the background here in a second. And I can always come back to this later if I see anything else I want to correct or improve on. Okay, here's our versus questions. We're talking Spider-Man. That would be Tobey Maguire versus Blue Beetle, the DCEU version. Who would win? All right, I'm going to hold back my choice until you guys all weigh in. So we got 2 for Spidey. Anybody else? Come on, pick a side. Who do you think's going to win? Who do you think would win that battle? That's 2 votes Spidey, 0 Blue Beetle. All right, let's get some race going. All right, I'm gonna go with, I'm gonna take the counter programmer side. I'm taking the Blue Beetle in this one. I'm sticking with Team DCEU. One Blue Beetle. Ooh, good one, Jack. Bat flick. What? Traitor! You're a Marvel lover, and you always will be. You know you're a Marvel lover. You know good Marvel lover, you. Yeah, I think I gotta go Affleck. Affleck beat the tar and feathers off of dying is easy. It's living that's hard. All day long. What's the movie, little bro? It's dying that's easy. It's living that's hard. Affleck. Affleck. So away we go. They're both tall, yeah, okay. Fight like gods. Ben Affleck wins. Okay, I think we're unanimous on this one. Nice contribution there, Jack. Good versus question. Yes, I've got millions of dollars. Yes, that is true. But do I have any real friends? It's hard to go on living without like having real friends, someone you can talk to. Alfred's all right, but he's so uptight and everything. It's not like talking to a bro or nothing. So yeah, that's what I meant. It's hard living without friends, and if I could just die, that'd be great. Not to be over dramatic or anything, but when you're the Dark Knight, things get a little bit clouded. Master Bruce, I thought we were good friends. No, I'm very sad, Master Bruce. Stop whining, Alfred. I'll kick the guano right out of you. I'm going to kick the guano out of you, Alfred, if you don't stop that whining right now. Okay, Kevin Porter, Batman, Dying is Easy. It's Christian Bale. So I guess Porter's bigger than Bale, height-wise. I don't kick the crap out of people. I kick the bat guano out of them. That should be on a Batman cover. Holy guano. Holy guano, Robin. I'm going to take, you know, Bale's my favorite Batman, so I gotta go Team Bale. I don't care how big Porter is. Who you calling a whelp? You whining little whelp. Stab him in the back. That's the name of the game. Well, thanks for not stabbing me in the back this time. Dick Grayson versus Miles. I think I have to go with Miles on this one. Good one, Thrill House. I think Miles Morales would mop the floor with Dick Grayson. Taking out the laundry. All right, let's get started on some background action here. I think I'm going to use this one to keep it I'm going to get some tape because I'm going to be working toward the bottom portion of this. I don't want it to keep sliding down. Put this back for a second. All right, we're going to get started on penciling in some background. I think I've got Batman close to where he's going to be. Nightwing versus Red Hood. Nightwing versus Red Hood versus Robin versus Robin. Who would win the four-way battle with the sidekicks? Yep, I would give it to Nightwing. Wait, is that red-headed girl from Frank Miller's Dark Knight? Is she in this? Because I might give it to her. I think she could kick their butts. A little bit lower. Thank you for the likes, everybody, and welcome to the GCI Studios live stream. So what I'm doing now is getting the foreground laid in. And we're going going to start with a vanishing point coming forward. I think I'll put it on the horizon, about right here. So now I will use that for my reference point, and he's standing on a wooden plank floor, so all these planks will start from there and come toward us. Jack, are you there? You don't know Jack. So we're doing some 1-point perspective on this foreground. So I keep my vanishing point, keep this triangle on that, keep coming out from there and drawing the planks. I said Miles. That's not the one we're doing, Jack. Hello. This is the Battle of the Robins. Not Christopher Robins, the Batman sidekick Robins. Hello. I don't think you were paying attention, Jack. That's a detention for you. You have to stay after class, after the stream, and draw a picture of Robin 200 times on the chalkboard. Welcome everybody to the GCI Studios live stream. This is GCI Studios. We are in the middle of episode 3 of Draw Comics the GCI way, comic book covers. Oh, Christopher Robbins. Oh, Christopher. Yeah, Christopher Robbins is one of the choices. Oh, bother, said Pooh. Oh, Christopher Robbins, I do believe this is going to be a bad day. I'm all out of honey. Wah. I choose Winnie the Pooh. I think Winnie the Pooh will take out Nightwing in a heartbeat. I think I need you to make that cover for me, Nick. Winnie the Pooh beating the tar out of Nightwing. I think Winnie the Pooh has rabies, and he just attacked Nightwing and chewed off his leg. Do you remember the episode when they had to put Winnie the Pooh down because he had rabies? He bit Eeyore by the throat. Awesome. Remember when Winnie the Pooh took out Eeyore's jugular vein? Oh, bother, said Pooh. Remember the one where they had to tranquilize Winnie the Pooh and take him out to a remote area and release him in the forest because he was getting into people's trash? I'm really just cracking myself up right now. A new versus please. A new versus. Well, that's not my job. My job is to draw. It's you guys' job to come up with the verses. I can't do everything, man. I'm kind of busy over here. Trying to get this background laid out if that's all right with you. Welcome everyone to the GCI Studios live stream. Welcome to the latest episode of Draw Comic Book Covers, the GCI way. This is Absolute Batman. Yeah. Anybody can come up with a verses. Even somebody like Costi could come up with the verses. It's unbelievable. Oh yeah. Costi's like the verses savant. If you want to learn how to do a verses the right way, just visit Costi's channel. And I hope some of you guys have subscribed to Costi's channel like I have. Hello. We need to support our bro Costi. And I don't care what it Costi. How much does it Costi? I'll buy it. If time is all we've lost, I'll try it. You can't even run your own life. I'll be dogged if you'll run mine. Sunshine. Costi, are you still 14? Yep, he's still 14. Costi is 14 and better than ever. And Jack is 12. I remember when I was 12. Do you remember back when I was 12? There was no YouTube. There were no internets. Not one internets. We barely had 3 channels. I guess we had cable, so we did have access to others if you were rich and could afford cable television. Oh no. Sorry, Jack. I'm going to have to stick with my Kung Fu artist, Costi. I'm pretty sure Costi would win. I've never seen you two standing side by side, but just Costi has professional training in beating the snot out of people. I'm going to beat the living snot out of you. Well, that's very mature of you, Jack. That's a very mature 12-year-old. Un momento. Please don't forget to hit that like button, everybody. We've had some people coming and going here. Hit that like button. Consider subscribing. We're doing this stuff every day. We haven't missed a day, either doing draw every day or how to create a comic cover GCI way, either one of those series since like July or August of last year. So yeah. Oh, I don't think I would mind facing you, Costi. I've got a few tricks up my sleeve. You're starting to sound like Nismo. He was always challenging me to a fight. How tall are you, Costi? And how much do you weigh? What weight class would you be in? And what's your height? Oh, if you've ever seen them next to each other, how do you know Costi isn't Jack? I've seen Costi's face. He shows his face on his channel sometimes. So I know what Costi looks like. How tall, size, and weight, Costi? I want to know if you're out of my weight class. Yes. Oh, have you? I have to check yours out too. I still need the answer to my question, Costis. Height and weight, please. I want to know what kind of reach you got before I decide whether or not I could beat the snot out of you. Okay, Jack, that was fair. Fair, whatever I just said. All we are saying is give peace a chance. All we are saying. Welcome everyone to the GCI Studios live stream. I am GCI. I created GCI. GCI didn't exist until I came up with the idea of a GCI, Gibson cover illustrator. I'm illustrating a comic book cover right now. So it makes sense, doesn't it? Doesn't it? Please don't hesitate to hit that like button. Number one way you can support a YouTube creator. And also consider subscribing. We have daily content, you get notifications. If you can't see it, watch it live every day, you can always watch the replay. All right. Did you get on there yet, Jack? Oh, zip it. Not on there yet. Okay, what's that in pounds? I don't understand your voodoo metric system. 122 kilometers. You're 100. Make up your mind. 122 or 155 kilometers. I think that's kilometers. That's tall. That's how tall you are. You're 155 miles tall. All right, let's see what Jack looks like. Now that's a picture. There's Jack. Jack does look nervous. I might have to get my metric to standard weights and measure converter to determine how many pounds that is. There's little Jack. He's got some freckles, blue eyes, very British. I like that picture a lot, Jack. That was a good choice. Nick, could somebody please convert his kilometers into pounds for me so I know how many pounds Costi is? We don't use that metric system over here in the US, Costi, so don't be throwing around your fancy numbers trying to confuse us. How many pounds is it? Somebody answer me. I should answer my question right now. Yeah, that was a good face reveal. Okay, so Costi is 314 pounds of rip-roaring kung fu death. Okay, Costi, is that true? You think 314 pounds. How many pounds are you there, Costi? Come on. Aren't you paying attention? I feel like you're distracted, Costi. You're not listening to me. I always listen to you. Please read my last post, my last message. How many pounds are you? 151 pounds. And how tall are you? In inches, please. Not kilometers. All right, we need to get some city going on in the background. Costi, I feel like you're messing with me. 65 inches tall. You're a pretty big kid for 14 years old. I know. I am messing with you though, so deal with it. Oh, you were that size when you were born. Yeah, right. I bet your mother hates you if you were that big when you were born. Would have killed the poor woman. Okay, so I'm 73 inches tall and 210 pounds. I have a wingspan of 6'4". I'm only 6 foot tall, basically. I think I've got the reach on you. I would hit you while you were still on the other zip code before you even got close to me. I got the long orangutan arms. They don't make shirts that fit me. The sleeves are all too short. That's not nice for your parents to call you a big baby. So you were a hefty, chunky little baby, and Gugu was very lengthy. Gulong. Sounds like a Chinese name. Mike Tyson. Yeah, you ain't gonna mess with 6'1", 210 pounds, a rip-roaring, raging American anger. You wouldn't stand a chance against me. All your kung fu. And there's Nova. Welcome to the stream, Nova. We still got a ways to go, so you didn't miss the whole thing, some of it. I'm penciling in some background here on my Absolute Batman cover. I'm not going to put a lot of detail in here because this is where the Absolute Batman logo is going to go. I like to make them out of separate paper and just use this masking tape and tape them to it so I don't have to do workarounds while I'm filling in the background. Hello, Nova. Welcome everyone to the GCI Studios live stream. Please don't forget to hit that like button before you have to go. All right, we're going to get some buildings here in the background. Roughed out. Don't tell me it's enough. Whose channel is it, you little weasel? If I want to keep threatening you aimlessly, I will keep threatening you aimlessly. You've met your match. Yes, hello, Nova. Have you uploaded our collaboration yet, Nova? After you edited it? Smash. Why did it get blocked? I wonder. Yeah, I couldn't, that link you sent me after you had it done, it wouldn't let me open it either. It said I didn't have permission. What? Maybe it was the music? I don't know. Because who cares if you're drawing Magog, posting Magog videos. So they didn't call your name for the competition? That's absurd. You've got to be one of the best artists in the class. Because you are very good at what you do. All right, thanks, Noah. Yeah, that sucks. I never did win any actual drawing competitions in school, but I did win with my sculptures some first place awards. I was a pretty good sculptor back in high school. Listen to you using all this technical fighting jargon. I don't even know what you're talking about. Me smash. Not fair. Why is everybody always picking on me? All right, what's another versus? Enough of this fake threatening each other. Unless you're serious, Costi, and I will have to kick your behind from Romania to Pakistan. Yes, we're ready. We're watching them comments on the edge of our seats. Why are you so serious? I'm like a dog chasing a car. I wouldn't know what to do with it if I caught it. Heath Ledger Joker versus Jared Leto Joker. Who would win? Jack says Heath Ledger. Nova takes option C, Cammy White, that kick butt fighter that she did the poster of. What game is that? What game is she from? The option D, Betty White. Option E, Winnie the Poop. Winnie the Poop, Winnie the Poop. Got a rabies shot and now he's dying. Winnie the Poop. Mm-hmm. Oh, bother, said Pooh. I've got rabies again. Okay. I'll take Heath Ledger. Street Fighters. Yes, that's it. Street Fighters. Chun-Li. Cammy White. Oh. Kung Fu fighting. Good. Oh, bother, said Pooh. The game warden just threw Winnie the Pooh in the back of his truck, put him in a cage. Gonna put a tracking collar on poor Winnie the Pooh. Yep, I'm going with Heath Ledger. He'd mop the floor with Leto. Oh yeah, option F. Nova draws a kick his butt from here to eternity. Really? And you did that to your friend? Wow. Well, just so you know, I used to have a 15-page booklet on Kung Fu that I read many, many times. And I did Kung Fu on my neighbor who weighed about a third of what I did. And I threw him and flipped him over and threw him on the couch. Just so you know, I've read a pamphlet about Kung Fu. So there you go. If I was you, I would not mess with me. Everybody was Kung Fu fighting. Well, that's very interesting, Nova, that you know how to write in Japanese. I can barely write in English. If I didn't have spell check, I'd be completely lost. Thank you, everybody, for joining the GCI Studios live stream. Once again, this is episode 3 of How to Draw Comic Book Covers the GCI Studios way. Kung Fu Panda. Yeah, I'm built more like the Kung Fu Panda. The John Cena. Or I used to be. I'm not built like the panda anymore. Everybody was Kung Fu fighting. Was as fast as lightning. Thank you for the likes, everyone. I do not like Kung Fu Panda. I hate everything Kung Fu Panda represents. His proportions are way off. Pandas are not that big. He's no Winnie the Pooh, let me put it that way. As far as bears go, it's Mowgli. No, not Mowgli. Baloo the bear, then Winnie the Pooh. Then Yogi Bear, and then the Kung Fu Panda. Yes, I just rated animated bears. How do you like that for a list, Kosti? Oh, sure. You just think we're stupid, don't you, Nova? Oh, boy. You'll be back on Wednesday. You're still in Tokyo, Nismo? Welcome, Nismo! Are you still in the mysterious Orient? And if so, have you seen any ninjas while you're in Tokyo? Are you inviting me to some kind of a Roblox game or server, whatever you kids are calling it these days? Well, if you don't think we're stupid, then you would be wrong because we are very stupid. Ooh, Jack versus Nismo. That's a good versus. Jack wins 9 times out of 10. Nismo wants to do one of those Bruce Lee fights where he's fighting like 6 people at once. Nismo's already threatened to beat the tar out of me, senior citizen. Oh, real tough guy, Nismo, beating up a senior citizen. Oh, wait. I have to take my AARP card out of my wallet before I fight. It's real heavy. It hurts my back. Oh, I give it to Nova. Nismo versus GCI. Nova wins every time. Nova's trained in Street Fighters. Oh, I know Kung Fu too. He lives 2 houses down from me on the same street. His name is Kung Fu Charlie. Yeah, I know Kung Fu. I went to school with him. John Wick. Oh, I'm thinking I'm kind of back. Everybody keeps asking me if I'm back. And you know, I'm thinking I'm kind of back, dude. All right, Jean Wick, go get them, Jean Wick. I am stronger than I look. I am meaner than I look. I am smarter than I look. This has turned into a very, very violent live stream. Ooh, Nova has training. Nova's just looking for a fight. I think you've met your match, Mr. Costi. Welcome everyone to the GCI Studios live stream. This is episode 3 of Drawing Comic Book Covers GCI Way, part 3. Episode 3, part 3. This is the beginning of my new series, Draw Comic Book Covers GCI Studios Way. Ooh, Nova just came back with the, hey, I'm just saying, you know. My words, speak for themselves. Oh yeah, don't mess with Moonface. Moonface will take you down. His gravitational pull just rip you apart. Yeah, current Costi versus Costi when he's 44 and has a pot belly and arthritis. Who will win? Costi from 2026 or Costi from 2044? A battle to end all battles. Whoa, that's not good. Don't do that, GCI. Well, hello, Marvel Stan Lee is here. Yes, we're drawing Absolute Batman cover today. This is part 3, episode 3, of how to draw comic book covers the GCI way. Thank you for being on here, Marvel. Wow, Marvel Stan Lee jumped right in. He knows what's going on. Dragon Ball or Fairy Tale or Sailor Moon or Elfen Lied or Bleach. Oh, yeah. You guys want to see what you would be facing if you tried to take on Jack, this train killer? He's a regular Jason Statham of the GCI Studios live stream. Look at this scary face right here. He's competing with Nismo for scariest, most intimidating member of the GCI. Peekaboo. Pretty serious. No problem. Yeah, it's fun just to cut loose once in a while. Yeah, I would not mess with Jack. Look at those eyes, man. He's a regular Jason Statham. Yep, that was Jack. Or James Spicer, aka Jack. Look at that. He earned every one of those freckles in a street fight. So don't, underestimate the Jack. Jack. You go Jack on you. Freckle Fred. Hello, Freckle Fred at your service, sir. How may I be of assistance? I am Freckle Fred, and I'm willing to take you out of a single blow to the temporal lobe. And if you're not careful, I'll give you a counterpunch to the occipital lobe, rendering you blind and stupid. Tot cheerio and all that rot, you know. All right, what am I reading here? Wow. Okay, Jack's ready to go. He's ready to throw down, man. In one corner, we have Thrillhouse and Jack. In the opposing corner, we have Supernova and Costi, the Destroyer. Who will win? Yeah, this is one of the best streams I've had in a long time. I could have been a contender. Yo, Mick. Cut me, Mick. I could have been. Oh, Mick, cut me. Costi just beat the snot out of me, Mick. You're a bum, Rock, and that's all you'll ever be. You're a bum, Costi. That's all you'll ever be. Now Nova's ready to take on everybody and beat the snot out of them. Starting to sound like Nismo. That's his move. Go all Bruce Lee style and beat the crap out of everybody at once. Simpsons or South Park? Good one, Marvel. What do you think? Simpsons or South Park? Who would win in a fight? Thrill House. Huh. Why did you pick The Simpsons, Thrill House? I would have never guessed. Okay, Adolf and John Wayne. I believe John Wayne was. And John Wayne Gacy. And Charles, they were all artists. I did not know they were all artists. I thought you meant. So to be clear, Marvel, you weren't talking about this guy? I don't think he was an artist. Unless being a badass cowboy is considered being an artist. You've been causing a lot of trouble today, Pilgrim. And you, pardon there, got somebody killed. And I ought to hit you right in the mouth. I'll take you out and every mother's son of you. Yeah, the serial killer from Chicago who lived 2 hours away from me. Yeah, John Wayne Gacy. Yep. He was the party clown and a Boy Scout troop leader. I did not know he was an artist. What are you trying to say? I could be a serial killer. You too could be a serial killer if you like to draw. A sociopath like Charles Manson. Thank you very much, Marvel. Stanley. It's better to have loved and lost than never to have loved at all. I could. I've not done that. And I know that Nova, she's on here. She draws Sonic the Hedgehog a lot. Or she has a lot in the past. But I have never tried to draw Sonic. Sonic the Hedgehog. Man, Marvel, he got right on to what we got going on here. Messi or Ronaldo? I'm not sure who they are. Are those Messi? Are those soccer players? We don't think soccer's a real sport here in America. We like American football. Or are they tennis players? I don't know. Thank you for the likes, everyone. All right, let's take a look at what Costi posted. And then it's about time for me to wrap this up. So it says, I'm coming for you all. Batman. Joking, by the way, I'm not serious. So there he is. Oh boy, he's got a bottle. You're scaring me, Costi. So here's Costi. He just posted these pictures live from his house. Very intimidating, Costi. I'm scared. I take back everything I just said. All right, I think that's going to wrap it up for today, everybody. Thank you for a rip-roaring good time. We got some drawing done, at least, but we had a lot of fun. So thank you, Costi. Thank you, Nick. Thank you, Jack. Thank you, all you newcomers who showed up. Thank you, Marvel, Stan Lee. Thank you also to Bloodhound for joining and subscribing from Denmark. Thank you, Nova, for making it here today. Thank you, Gugu, for also showing up. Thank you, Nismo, for your contribution. Nice guest appearance on the stream today. This will conclude. We're over 2 hours into this thing a little bit. So this will wrap up today's live stream. Everybody have a great day. And we will see you tomorrow. I will determine, yet to be determined, what we'll start on tomorrow. I'll be looking forward to seeing Nightwing versus Winnie the Pooh. Yep, thank you guys for all the laughs. It was a blast and a half. Later. Oh yeah, do one thing for me.